Okay. Facebook viewer, welcome, but we're having some technical difficulties and we are going to be right back with you. Keep following the show as we are launching here sooner in the United States from different states in here from Philadelphia, Ohio, and Minnesota, respectively. We are coming to you. Keep following. I think, let me see here.
You've already shared, right? I can see.
Yep, cool. Yeah, cool.
Good.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Alright, guys, if you're not speaking, people your phone mute. Folks, let me say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is J. Joshua K. Power here on the conversation. I got two gentlemen here with me from Lo-Fi County. We're here to discuss issues that matter more, especially so that if the inauguration of flag is coming out, I have with me the President James Sewara Kennedy and the big man Duana is here also. We all representing Liberia somehow, somewhere. We discussing issues that most matter to our Lofa County. As you may be aware, the president was just here a few days ago. I'm told that other dignitary will be coming here in Columbus, Ohio, all about Lofa County, the breadbasket of Liberia. We got nothing much do today. Let me say, be grateful for life. If you're celebrating your birthday, say happy birthday to you. Also, you celebrating your wedding anniversary. Say congratulations to the man Timothy Weirga and the treasurer for the Lofa Federation, the Federation of Lofa Association, Mrs. Dede. Also celebrate your first wedding anniversary today. The president has just extend greeting from the Lofa Association to you. If you are just joining us, we are here because of Lofa County. A special message to the President of Liberia. We just said, Human Waka, the children are here in the diaspora, not forgetting home. Right after the music, great to see us business. President and some cool officers who want to discuss issues that matter more. Program coming up starting from October 3rd, 4th, and 5th. It's a lockdown weekend in Columbus, Ohio. The number to call is on the screen. If you have questions and concern, I'm very much sure Duana and the president will be able to answer your question. If they can answer your question, I will send it to Joseph Yuma Walker. Ben Patrick Johnson, the son of Lofa County, is watching. You want to know what is it about? I said, John, the show, listen to the president. All right, folks. Say good evening, good morning. Mr. President, your line is can you put
See
your phone?
that?
Can you put your phone on mute? You got some sound in your background.
All right.
Let me say good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on your time zone. Patrick Johnson, the son of Lofa County, is here. I guess he had a lot of questions for the president, and so we are here watching from different angles of our range. Gentlemen, let me say good evening and welcome to the conversation with Power. I will have you introduce yourself, and then we can get into the conversation. Well, let me start with Mr. Duana. Since this is your first time on the conversation, can you kindly introduce yourself, and then we'll go to the president for subsequent discussion.
Thank you, Mr. Power. I'm glad that I'm here. My name is Duana S. Duana, and I'm the current financial secretary for the Federation of Lufa County Associations in the Americas. We just had elections recently, and we're looking forward to the inauguration this coming weekend. We're inviting all Lufians everywhere to join us. And I'm currently also a member of the New Jersey chapter of the Federation of Lufa Associations in the Americas. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much, Mr. Financial Secretary. It's a good thing that you are here so that when the people talk about the money business, I won't have any trouble answering that question. I'll just let them know that the financial man is here. These are the backbone of the organization, financial people. I grew up in the Baptist church, and the head deacon is a very powerful man in the Baptist setting. He decide who spend money, where money go. If the head deacon is not happy, just forget it. Nobody there's no money going on. So financial people they are very powerful. But Mr. President, let me say welcome to the conversation. You've been here a couple of times now, and so you can reintroduce yourself and let's get the ball rolling.
Thank you very much. It's always good to be back on the Power Show. September 28th today, 2025. I'm happy being here trying to get our people of Lofa informed about what is happening in the United States across the world. We're calling on all Lofa citizens. My name is James Sewala Kennedy. I'm the president-elect with other cool of officers who may not be here today. Our goal here is to ensure that we reach out the message to our people, letting them know that the Federation inaugural program is slated for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th of October. We're talking about next week, and all road leads to Ohio. If you're in Minnesota, you're in Delaware, you're in Philadelphia, just anywhere you are in the United States, let's all sail down to Philadelphia, not Philadelphia, but Ohio, where we're going to lock down for Ohio for the weekend. So it's a pleasure being here, Mr. Power, and I always want to be here because the Power Show is always a powerful one. And glad and welcome to all of our people as we discuss Lofa County today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, folks. If you just joining us, we are discussing the inaugural ceremony of the Federation of Lo-Fi Association in the America, not the Ohio chapter. This is the whole America. So the last time, the first time I hosted the president, there are some people who have been here forever. They never knew the existence of this organization. So it is a good thing, Mr. President. Can you inform our audience what is the meaning and current status of the Federation of Lo-Fi Association in the America?
Thank you very much. Thanks be to the funders, those who had the thought process. The story goes that from Detroit to Minnesota and other parts of the United States, there were Lofa people in 1993 who have been contemplating on the idea, and way before 1993, even in 1971, there's this idea that, oh, how can we come together? Imagine from 71 to 93, it became so important in 1993 where, of course, civil crisis going on in our country. Our goal now is how can we give back to our people in our country? So that idea kept buffering around people. And finally, they met in Detroit in 1993, to be precise, on May 25th, 1993. And the idea was born to establish the Federation of Local Associations in the Americas. So imagine when some of us was not even here in the United States, it was already started, and we thank God for all those who were the funders who brought this idea. When we came, we saw it, we felt that it was incumbent upon us as children and sons and daughters of Lofa County to embrace the idea that to bring us together. It doesn't matter which part of Lofa you're from. This is for everybody, beginning from Salaye to Vahum. Except there's a new part of Lofa County that I don't know, but that's how it is. Then even the original part of the counties, like Lower Lofa now that is called the Bopolu County, all of those places were part of it. And today we still cover all those places. So even if you're married to a Lofian, or Lothian is married to you, but you're not from Lofa County, by marriage, you have become member of this organization. So by virtue of our role here as president and members of the association, we are calling on all of our citizens across the United States and the world. Join us, and this is what the federation is. It's a federation that will bring all of us together and let work together for the good of Lofa County. Thank you, Mr. Moderator, Mr. Host.
Thank you very much. Let me just throw out this question for the both of you. Um, since the election, um, we had the induction ceremony. Everybody went back. You planned this inaugural ceremony, and usually some president will say, you know what, say I'm the president, and I think I will just host it in my own chapter, to boost my morale. But you say, you know what, I want to go back to where the people voted for us want to have the inaugural program in Ohio area. What what is the zeal? What is the momentum? What can you tell us to encourage people to travel from New Jersey and other parts of America to come for the inaugural program? How connected are you with the existing chapters? Mr. Dwana, you want to start, and then the president will end.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Powell. That's a great question. Lofa County is a big county, and you have so many Lofians in the diaspora, especially in the United States and Canada. But the association has been going through a lot. Since COVID, there was a setback in every local chapter. So our goal as a team has really been to reunite everyone so that we can reinvigorate each and every Lufian in the diaspora so that we can say, look, our county, Lufa County, is going through something. Since the Civil War, we've not been developed to the point we are. So one of our goals has been to actually re-energize every local chapter. And I can tell you for sure, one of the chapters that was very reluctant and dormant was Ohio. So since we took the election there and they had a great momentum, we saw so many Lothians. We saw close to 200 or more Lothians in Ohio. We said, you know what? Now that we've brought this momentum, let's go back there for this inauguration so that we can continue this momentum. Let's continue, and then from there we can extend to other local chapters, other states. I mean, I think if everyone sees what we're doing in Ohio, people are going to be very encouraged to continue that. And we're not going to rest until we reunite every chapter in FLAA. That's our goal. We know some people are still aggrieved, but the reconciliatory process is on. And as a part of that process, we're inviting everyone to come to Ohio. It will be great. We're going to have a great time to talk. We're going to have a great time to share. And that would be a great place to start the reconciliation process.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much, Mr. President. You want to pick in there?
Yes, thank you very much, Joanna. Like you already put it, in this saying, they say the place we kill this elephant, the place we push it, the place we share it. And when I got to Ohio, the momentum was there even before the election. And I quite remember a very famous place in Ohio called Honor the Tree. And if the people of Ohio now are listening to me, and Honor the Tree, which where I will be on Thursday night, I will be under the tree, and Friday night, even before the meet and greet, and after the meet and greet, I will be under the tree. That's a powerful ground. And I hope I'm not calling this ground for those who haven't been to Ohio. If you ever want to succeed in Ohio in an election, go under the tree. Very powerful, and the people of Ohio gather together. They are always there. Why do we go back to Ohio, Mr. Power? Look, North Dakota happens to be the host chapter, or the chapter that won the election where I come from. And North Dakota is going to be hosting the convention next year in North Dakota. They told us, they said, look, given that we are hosting the election next year, North Dakota and Ohio decided to go back and forth with this. Ohio had proposed that we want to host the inaugural program. North Dakota said, but this one, our election, allow us to host this one. So they went back and forth. The reason together that, look, say you are hosting the election, the convention next year, we are going to work with you to host a convention next year, and we are going to give you, North Dakota is speaking, we're going to give you the inaugural program. You count on the momentum, you count on the inaugural program, keeping that momentum alive and bringing everybody together. So that is why we are going back to Ohio. We want to keep that momentum alive. There's going to be lots of people from across the United States and from Liberia who are coming into North Dakota, how you call it, in Ohio, to make sure that this process become a successful one. So that is the reason why we are going to Ohio.
Thank you very much. Very, very, very good. Very, very great answer. But just like giving back to Ohio, since you brought this, we want to appreciate you. I want to use this time to tell the people from Ohio and every part of the country that we are meeting to have our inaugural program. Let's talk about, Mr. President. Let's talk about your connection with the local people in the diaspora, especially in America. How, since your election, how connected are you with your people?
Uh, we are connected and beyond expectations, we are connected. Let me drop the piece into it that North Dakota graciously and overwhelmingly accepted that Ohio carry on this inaugural program. And then next year, Ohio, now they're forming a partnership kind of thing, right? Next year, Ohio work with North Dakota for their convention. Now, our connection, just when yesterday morning at around 9 o'clock, I was in the Zozo District meeting. The Zozo District Association is the Zozo Development District Association or Zozo District Development. They were having a meeting and we were invited there the night before, and we were there along with Mr. Zubak Panaku, who is currently the chairman of the board of local associations in the Americas. We wanted to make sure our presence was felt. And the last time there was a book luncheon in Minnesota here. I forgot his name. One of those, one of the scholars from Lofa County was launching a book. But mainly it was the Agla, which is the Bani side of it, and more Bani people, but more Lutheran were there also. And when there, we also make our presence felt. Again, the Quadri Bonnet Development Association, my younger brother being serving as that president, we also have built that relationship, making sure that we all work together because the movement forward for Lofa County is not just about us as in FLAA. Now, the president from Liberia comes from Lofa County. We all have to work together to push his agenda for uniting Lofa County. And that's why you see when we speak, we say one Lofa stronger together. Because irrespective of the fact that we come from different districts, 6 different districts in Liberia, or 7, and with different tribal groups in Liberia, it is just so good that we all hold together to push the agenda of unity. And I'm not going to let this slide by. You know, maybe this will be the first time I would say this, but we have formulated put together a brain trust inaugural committee, and these people, man, they're working so hard day in, day out. We should have had Madam Menika Giddens, who's the chairperson for that committee. She is not here. Lots of issue in Minnesota in terms of how what comes up with community members. She's also running after that. My own wife, Dr. Joyce Kennedy, who's the secretary to that committee, they're working. And Mr. Ansumana Pelema, he is playing a pivotal role in making sure that this inauguration is well organized and carried out. Those are people upon whose brain knowledge that we can sit there comfortably and say we are about to execute an inaugural program because they have put in their time. One of the first time that you can see Lofa people and the inaugural committee reaching out to put in Lofa County, making sure working on things. If I start to tell you some of the display that they're going to be having in the inaugural program, Lofa person, everywhere you are, you don't want to miss out on this on the inaugural program because it's going to be very big and it's going to be one of a kind that you will say, yeah, I wish I had gone. Don't miss it. If you think flights are kind of difficult at this time to get, start packing your bag like I'm doing. I will get on in my 4 weeks and head off to Ohio because you know what? I have to be there, and you too have to be there to make sure. Let's put Lufa on the map again to make it a reality. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
All right. So, Mr. Financial Secretary, this is your area. Even though we are happy for the program, but we need people to come in, to support the program. You want to discuss these prices of the event?
Oh yes. Thank you, Mr. Powell. So we actually decided that we want as many people as possible to participate. So in that gesture, what we decided is that we want to make it very affordable. You know, the cover charge is $25 per person, and that's the lowest you can get with any inaugural program. Even though it's a fundraiser, look, I want to stress here that every proceed that we're going to get from this inaugural program is going to go to the development of Lofa County. We have a project to kind of complete a tech building at the Lofa County University. So everything relating to what we're going to do, collecting funds at this inaugural program is going to go towards that and more, because that's not the only project we have on mind. We're going to kind of disclose some of the projects at the inaugural program. That's why we're asking everybody to come in. And we have patron tickets. We have VIP tickets. But we're hoping that our patrons can give us more than we're listing. But we kind of just say, well, if you want to be a VIP on us, you can help us with $250. If possible, you can do more. You know, if you want to be our patron, you can help us with $500. If possible, you can do more. And I was very fortunate. I was at the Liberia Diaspora, convention, the very first one in DC, and I talked to some prominent Lothians. They're very excited about it, especially government officials. I was fortunate to talk to the deputy speaker, Thomas Fowler, and he was very, I introduced myself. He said, "Oh, we've been talking, and we had a meeting, and I heard your name, but I didn't know who you were. So I'm happy that we can meet." He said, "But you guys are doing a great thing, and we're in support." He said, "I have a message for the Lufa County Legislative Caucus. When I get back, I'm gonna convey that message, and I can assure you that as long as the people in the diaspora can prioritize the development of LOFA, we are on board 100%. So that's the momentum we're setting. We want people to kind of come to these events to support us financially so we can develop Lofa County. Whatever you have, you can. Even if you can't make it to the program, if you have $5, $10, even $1 is not small. Donate, help Lofa County develop. That's our goal.
Thank you very, 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 very much, Mr. President. You listen to your financial secretary running through the numbers, and we are hopeful that people will really turn out. People coming from far and near, especially our resident. But let's run through the program. Let's start with the meet and greet. Let's start with activity. Let's start what to expect.
I would like the financial secretary take on to that. But when he said, if you can't come, your dollar or $5 is important, someone listening to the program said, but through what medium can we give? I kind of felt that spirit because a lot of person were listening, and they said that. So let the financial secretary speak to that, also saying, if it is Cash App or Zelle, or you go to our our banking information, I think it's on the
Yes.
screen as well. You can pin that for us, please, so that they can also make sure. Because
Yeah.
I know some people be like, man, I just didn't hear about this thing. I would have loved to be there. But if I can't be there, how can I pay? Mr. Donald, how do I really pay my money if I can't be to the program?
So that's a great question, and it's an initiative we honor took. As a part of our campaign promise, we said we're going to be accountable, transparent, and we're going to show integrity for FLA. So as one of the first things we did when we got elected is to reinstate FLA and then open a bank account. This is not going to be a personal account. This is a bank account that is for Federation of Local Associations in the Americas. So that account has a phone number that is going to go to both Zelle and Cash App. It's one number, and I'm going to call that number here right now. And if possible, maybe Mr. Powell can kind of put it on the screen so that people who can see it, and then they will be able to. So that number is 614
Hold on. I'm seeing different number on the flyer.
Yes, yes. So that I'm gonna call all the numbers.
Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna call all the numbers. We have two phone numbers for Zelle. We have one phone number for Cash App. But the same phone number that I'm calling now, yes, it's there for the Cash App. It's 614-316-2853. That's for both Cash App and Zelle. And also, you can also send Zelle to 732-986-1135.
So let's call the 614 number no number again.
614-316-2853.
Yeah. 2853.
53.
All
Right.
right. Yeah, go ahead.
And you can use that number both for Zelle and Cash App. And you can also use 732-986-1135 for Zelle. So yeah, so I mean, you can begin to send in your payment now. You can buy your tickets in advance, and as a part of our fundraising program, we're going to also have queen contests, and we also have some very good traditional local kind of clothing that we're selling. If you reach out to out of those phone numbers that I just called, we can give you details on how much the clothes are and how to get yours. We're going to sell a scarf that's going to come with Lofa County cloth, Lofa County flag. It's going to be the Lofa County color. The green color that Lofa County is so associated with. Is going to be there. We're going to have other items like cowtail, what the Loma people call batologi. It's going to be there. So, and if you want yours now, you can just call out of those numbers. You can order it, and we're going to try to send it to you. But if you're at the program, it will even be great. You can just pick it up right in person. You buy it and just pick it up in person. So you can reach out to out of the number, or you can reach out to President Kennedy. He will also give you a detail as to how to acquire that. If you want to support our Queen contest, and whether you are there or not, you can still support the Queen contest. You can pick a queen of your choice, either from Minnesota, either from Ohio, either from Kentucky, and you send in your contributions. And you can use those numbers to send in your contributions.
So let me just pick in band the coin content. I am from the BISOP organization,
Mhm.
and the coin content is our major fundraising arm of our convention. I don't know how you do yours, but I just wanted you to elaborate more on the coin contest, the significance of the coin contest, and how you guys go about uh fund doing your fundraiser of the coin content.
So that's a great question. The way we intend to do it as it's planned, there are several districts in Lofa County. So we intend to have people represented each of those districts, but we also intend to have local chapters involved. So these people who are from these districts in Lofa, they're also from local chapters. So every local chapter, we're going to ask you to put up a queen, but to put up a queen that represents a district in Lofa County. So, and then we're going to ask everybody from that district to support their queen. So once the district side of this is wind down, then you can say, okay, even if I'm not from this district, but I'm from this local chapter, regardless of district, I'm going to support this queen from this local chapter. So we intend to also make that one of our major fundraisers. That's what we're working towards. So the Queen Contest is actually going to take a big portion of our event in Ohio because that's going to be a major point of fundraising for us. So
And
Thank
I just like to comment on that. Mr. Powell, like you said, last night I went to the Marylanders program. And like I said, connection. We're reaching out to all the different organizations that are, within the United States, different counties and stuff. So we went to the Marylander program last night, and they had a queen contest. The winner won with about 11,000 plus last night. The winner next to her came 8,000, 6,000, 543. And so that was pretty much close to like 30,000 last night or so that was raised last night from the coin contest. So like you said, that is where we raise money and we're encouraging everybody to be there. Take for instance, somebody who will be introducing at the convention this year, Mr. Power, is our Lofa County money. Lofa County has its own money. All right. I don't know whether you can see this very clear here, but we had our own money in Lofa County. This money will be on display at the convention. The reason we're displaying this money, you can't use this money here in America. But what is important is that my son or your child who was born in America or was very little when he left from Liberia, he didn't have, he didn't understand what this iron is. He takes it, you're just gonna break it and be gone, right? But when you keep it in your house as a souvenir, it's gonna be there. Like Mr. Donna said, the Batroge. Most men in Lufa County traditionally will know what that is. It will be there. Then we are going to have our own daughter, our own sister, the woman Ophelia Dawolo. Of course, the Liberia national anthem. This song is the most leading song now in Liberia when you play it. Even when you play the national anthem, people listen to it more than the national anthem now. Kappa Kappa. And it's actually been established because when the Bon County person was talking, the chairman for Bon County, and he said, "Oh no, Kappa is a Bon County means no." Of course, you know, Pela people are in Lofa County. So Kappa originated from Lofa County and is a Lofa County music. It will be played. Now when they play, Ophelia Dowler will be walking the stage on that day to lead the Queen contest and lead all activities at the program. So Kappa will be played from in the morning to in the night. I don't even know how Ophelia will really rest. Our sister Ophelia will be so tired of, but it's going to be a blazing event, and we are looking forward to seeing all of us come. There were other stars that we've not called their name, but if you want to see them, come over. And if you can't come, of course, you've seen the Cash App and Zelle link. Don't hesitate to make a contribution because your name will be flagged up there, and we'll have that added to the program as well. Thank you, Mr. Powell.
Thank you. I also want us to do the countdown
Mhm.
from Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What are those events that we expect to happen?
Good. So Friday is the meet and greet when we all get to Ohio. You know, I like the song that says, "When we all get to Ohio, we will dance and celebrate." You hear that song in Ohio. So when we get there on Friday night, everybody coming in, let's come together. It's going to be here at the LRCI Hall. Right there where we had a convention, that's where the meet and greet is going to be. Unless if anybody have changed that, I don't know, but up to this meeting is the LRCI Hall. Followed by Saturday events. I'm told there will be soccer games that will be played on Saturday, and there will be the business section of the convention. Our guests that are coming from our Liberia senators and representatives will be there, and the president office will be represented there so fully because the president have said he's still in between, but Jerry Case is not there. That has been lined up. The Deputy Speaker of the Republic of Liberia, who is also our own lawmaker, Mr. Donna spoke about, Mr. Thomas Fowler, he's in between there. Tomorrow, he's going to be giving us his final word on that, whether he will be there. If not, he has also made some financial contribution to the organization as well. So that's going to be the lineup. Honorable Momosa myself just spoke this morning, and he told me, say, look, I am going to be there. And in fact, he told me if it is possible, he wants to play for one of the soccer team. That's Momo Sarah speaking, right? He wants to play for one of the soccer team. I'm like, are you prepared? He said, I'll take and do this thing. So he's going to be there. And then followed by the evening hours, it's going to be a red carpet starting at around 4 o'clock. And that's going to be one of the most beautiful things you ever seen Lufa County producing. A red carpet will start, our queens will start lining up. Now, if you want to see beautiful women of Liberia, I don't want to praise my daughters and my sisters too much on Lofa, but come to Ohio. Come and see the lineups of beautiful women who will be displayed on that day. Come and see them walking into the hall as to how the program starts. After that, it will be interspersed with music, and then you look, there will be the sitting of the guests and everybody. The inaugural program goes on, and the inauguration goes on, inaugural address, continue with the Queen contest to the wee wee hour. I'm told that we're going to stay there up to 1 a.m. But you know, to change one from 7 is just to put an arrow on the top. So it looks like we'll stay from 7 to 7. I'm not so sure, but it looks like we're getting close to that. That's how the program is going to be on that day. And you'll see my own sister, Menika, will be all on the floor from one point to the other point. Dr. Joyce Kennedy, my own, Mr. Pelema, who's the brain behind it, Mr. Zakama, and Sis Phoebe Kohaja, our former president. They are going to be running the program that night in the same time. So it's going to be very, very wonderful. And then at that time, I, as president, will be so relaxed along with Mr. Donner and other people watching to see how it plays out. And I will begin on that day. But that's how the rundown is going to be.
And just to add to that,
You want to add something?
yes, what we've done is that the traditional team dress code wise, is Lofa County traditional dress.
Hmm.
So, like I said earlier, we're selling those to people who want to wear it to the event. If you don't have it, just come to the event. We have plenty to sell. We have the gowns, we have the dresses, we have the hats, we have the shirts. They're all going to be there to sell as a part of our fundraiser. But if you come with yours, look at us. That's why we're here. We want to show Lofa Kante. That's why we're here in original Lofa Kante traditional clothing. So that's
Yes.
the theme for it. If you have yours, show up that day to show. It's going to be a beautiful and colorful event. Everybody's going to be dressed like Lofians, and you look at it, especially people are going to be surprised that we're dressed that well. It's going to look like it's in Lofa Kante, even though it's in Ohio.
I will also New York County, so I look forward to seeing some beautiful, cultural attire and identification. As a preacher and a politician, I love tradition. I just love to identify with my people because I grew up, with my people. I know the significant importance of tradition. The vice president is watching this show, and she is equal to receiving you people next week. So I just wanted to announce that she is here watching, and she's hopeful of seeing every one of you. I'm told that they are in a meeting discussing the activities of the upcoming program, which is a good thing. Um, Let me see what we got here on our meet and greet is Friday. So the program is it going to be at the St. Anastasia Hall, the inaugural program?
No, it's at the hall to the. Is it a Woolen address hall, something like that? It's a hall at that place. You look at the program, you see. Let me check that up for you real quick. And while we're checking that up, as part of this inauguration, we have had Mr. John Selma. John Selma is the highest producer of rice in our country, Liberia. He came to the United States. He actually had to go to how you call it, uh, California, but he decided he will stay until the program is over. So he is still in country and he will be in Ohio to ensure that what is happening, he will not miss that. So it'll be 17th Avenue and Woodland, former Vintage Ground Church in Ohio. That's where the inauguration will be held.
Oh, Vintage Church, I know that
Yeah,
place.
yeah. You know
Uh,
how much that is. Yeah, so that's where it's going to be.
all
Yeah.
right. So the address is 1815 Woodland Avenue, Columbus, Ohio, 4321. Those of you who don't know where Vintage is around Joyce Street, and Joyce Street is not far from the north side, so it's very easy to find.
And
Uh,
if you can't find it, you can call this number 701-781-2289, and that's Rufus Spider. If you can't remember the name Rufus Spider, just say the cow skin man, all right? He supply most of the point Ohio with the cow skin, so that's him who you will call.
there's a question
Hmm.
that I think I want. I love the other question here. So the question giving me contract. They say question: will the program be live stream? So that one, it level the president. When the president pay me, I'll carry for your live.
But that question, the answer is yes, and then we'll discuss further detail behind the scene with Mr. Duana. So it's going to be live screen, and to go live screen, you will make sure you make a contribution to build Lofa County. All
Uh-huh.
right, we want to make sure because we're bringing all these goodies to you through the live stream. Good, right? Now you see the message. We're paying, right? Now we are going to be going live screen. It will be shared wherever you are. You watch it because we want you, even if you are in all the way in Lofa County, that you can be part of what we are doing here. The internet has brought us together through a global village, and we can do that. So it's going to be live stream on our day. You will see it from beginning to end, covering our head.
So, Madam Lucia Duana, be rest assured, once the president get with me, you will see the show from start to end. I'll make sure that you enjoy your eyes and see all of the performances. Somebody called me, one of your executive called me in the morning.
Mhm.
One of our guy here who is a traditional performer. They wanted his number. I will send that number over. So there'll be a lot of things happening.
Yes.
Kapao later will be sinking. Our traditional men will be on the on the floor as well, and all of your dignitary will be coming.
Yep.
So that's a very very good thing. So you don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this event for any reason. If you have a question and you want to call and ask, the number is rolling right on the screen. You can call that number, and the president and his finance secretary would listen and answer the question. It's 614-554-3369. 554-3369 is the number to call. You can call, place your question, and let's discuss issue that matter most to Lofa County this weekend. Is it this weekend?
Next, yeah,
Next week.
yeah,
Yes, it's this
yeah.
weekend. It's this
This coming
weekend.
weekend, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All
Yes.
road leads to Ohio, Columbus, Ohio.
So
And
this weekend is
yeah,
locked down.
yep,
This
You know,
weekend is
and our queens are getting ready. There's so much getting ready, so I don't want to start calling some of their names, but I'm just going to hold my card, So, yeah, they're all getting ready.
so again, if you have a question for the locals here for direction, everything, call the Ohio chapter president, Mr. Rufus Pade, 701-781-2289. That is, if you are already here and you're trying to find your way out, the flyers are out there as well for all your direction. They are all on the flyer. Member of Lofa Legislative Caucus. Hopefully, some of them will be here. Dress code, like the Finance Secretary said, Lofa Country Club. grab your grab your ticket now. So the Lofa Country Club will be on sale. So just in case you don't have one, just wear your jean trouser and t-shirt. Come early. You can grab one at the door and you just go right in the bathroom. I know that hall is a very big hall. There are a lot of spaces there that you can just go and just change real quick. So come early if you don't have a loafer attire. Come early, go right to the door, grab one, and just be, it will look so funny when everybody in the attire, then only one in your brown coat suit.
yes,
you know,
Especially the local event.
yeah, at a lover event, you must be, either in one of the country club or in a green attire. You don't bring no brown, don't bring no blue or other. We want
Yeah.
we want we want to identify with local people. So please come early. Please come early. Okay. Man, this year they want to know something. That is the year the program will be live. Oh.
Don't book the secret, Mr. Power. Don't keep it.
She can give you that. I don't know how she said, yeah, the program will be live.
it
So
will be live.
5% of the program will be live.
Will be
Yeah,
live. Yes, yes, the program will be live. And
yeah,
Mr. Donald, let me just ask something here real quick. Today, was it yesterday or today? I think it's today. Our treasurer, Mrs. Dede K. Wiaka, is celebrating her anniversary. It's a big, big event. I love to be there. It's just that my flowers did cancer. I want to be there with her and her husband today. Dede, we hold you so much in high esteem. We know what you can do.
yes,
And to you and your husband, please celebrate in Grand Star. And you got some on our back, okay? We got
yep,
you so much stronger. To Mr. Aaron Pehe, wherever you are, I know you're right now sitting there kind of watching it, you're listening. We say thank you very much, Mr. Pehe, for all that you're doing. Our own man, Auntie Lucia, you see, she's not even leaving this land. She's
hmm
on there watching. When it comes to Lofa, she is like this. She's like, hey, I want to see the good. And she's not only our vice president, but she's also an advisor and the vice president at the same time. So she played dual role and the mother to us. So you know how it is to the inaugural committee, Monica Giddings, Dr. Joyce Kennedy, Mr. Pelema, and all of you, Rufus Pade in Ohio, Mr. Buaka Kamara, to all of you, words are inadequate to say how much we appreciate you people. To our sister
yes,
Karim Maluba in Minnesota, who's holding our ground. Lofa County is working harder. Mr. Zizowowi, let me stop calling him before I get myself in trouble. But hey, everyone across the country for what you're doing for Lofa County, your people are waiting for you. Let's keep doing it because Lofa need all of us doing it together.
All right. Let
Please.
me not let me save you from one trouble. Your your Ohio chapter secretary general is doing a powerful job. That man can disturb my chat room, my man.
Yes.
The man can
That's it.
every 30 minutes the man can post.
Yes,
Been
yes.
promoting the point content, been promoting all the happenings here in concerning your program. So shout out to my man Anthony Boaga Senior.
Anthony Walker, yes.
Anthony Boaga Senior, he's doing a very great job. He been posting every chat room that we are part of. He been posting this information, encouraging people to come, to participate. So it's gonna be a good thing. I'm about to put a number up for your question, for contribution. Call that number you see on the screen so that we can discuss with the leadership of FLAA. It's a good thing to always participate in these, happening, so that you don't say that that the people to you. No, it's not people to you. It's every one of us thing. So call, let's discuss. Um, if you have a question, if you have a contribution, maybe the president left out something or the financial secretary left out something, you can call to remind us. Say, oh no, this is what we're talking about in the meeting, or even your current meeting that is going on. If you want to call to tell us, what are some of the new changes that you just made, you can also call us to let us know new development. Where to find cheaper hotel, where to find a lofa. I know that there's a sister. She also from lofa. She cook a lot of very good food. So maybe you want to have a lofa dish. You can call Mr. Kpade, the president. He also a very good chef as well. So I just my man, I really promoting here.
You're doing good. You're doing just good.
Yeah. But I
Good.
mean, while we are waiting and hoping that people will call to participate, Mr. Founder Secretary, is there anything financial wise that you want us to know about, you know, before I can go to the president?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Paul. And like I said, as part of our team and as a part of our agenda, trying to assume the leadership of Fly, we kind of stated that we're going to be very transparent and we're going to be accountable to our people. So I can promise you, in my position as a financial secretary, every cent you contribute to Lofa County development will be accounted for. And we're not going to continue to do business as usual. So
Let,
I'm
let me
encouraged.
let me just hold you there 1 second. The Secretary General of the Lover Association just called him a phone. Mr. Anthony Baga, you are live on a conversation. I have your president and your financial secretary with you.
Oh, my USA president? Yes. What are you
Yes.
talking about?
Yes, sir.
Honorable Kennedy?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. He is our president, and we are here to do the update today for our meeting.
Okay.
I was just calling to remind you, as the host, that our queen is in your hand, Mr. and Mrs. Power. We want you people to come and support our queen. Because our queen she is an undefeatable queen ever in the history of Prague. So we are counting on you for your support. And that's why I'm saying it lively on your show so you can say you didn't hear it. So
Yes.
you are getting that. And thank you for just discriminating our name, especially about the country crew and the ticket. The ticket is now available. We are not selling ticket for $100 that you can go. You don't know where the money going. You can even buy $25 from the be accountable to the community. So please encourage people to come and buy this ticket, okay?
Thank you very much, Mr.
The
Secretary.
ticket is available. You can get it for our treasurer. You can get it for Bana Walsing. You can get it for the national vice president. You can get it from the queen herself. And so we are here. And I just want to tell Mr. Kennedy, thank you so much. Dwana,
Yes, sir.
I hope to see you doing the program, man. I have not met you, so we can meet and help, but we have to be together. Together, we are more stronger.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Thank,
you.
thank you very much, Mr. Secretary.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So, guys, you just hear the secretary spoke. Tickets $25. Uh, I mean, it's a very reasonable price. Come, let's enjoy our culture. Let's enjoy, what make us unique as Liberian. We're gonna be there. We're gonna support the process. We're gonna make sure that our queen wins because Ohio is our home. Is our land. We have to protect it. So the numbers on the screen is 614 554 3369. Please call that number and you can give your contribution. You can make a comment. You can say something to encourage people to attend the program. The hall is a big hall. I performed in a when I was still singing. I sang in a church before. The auditorium is up and then there's a very massive hall downstairs. So there are a lot of space for parking, so you wouldn't have issue, with parking space and stuff like that. So it's a very decent area. We look forward to seeing you. Again, congratulations to the dead Rebecca who's celebrating her first wedding anniversary. The husband having to be my friend and brother and my vice president. So on behalf of the Lofa people, want to say congratulations on your anniversary. We look forward to seeing you this weekend.
Yeah.
And then good thing about it, the husband birthday is tomorrow. The following day is the wife birthday.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's a very very good thing. So we look forward to seeing these people.
yeah.
Uh,
And I just would like to share in to the Michigan chapter. I've spoken to Mr. Powell, the president. There is a meeting tonight. If you're hearing us, the same concerns you raised about the TVET project. The TVET project is the foundation upon which we stand on because we want to make sure government is continuation because whatever previous government started, we want to make sure we can complete it. As we raise funds for this convention, we're looking forward to ensuring that we take it from where the previous administration levy under the administration of Mr. James Coyan coming to assist Phoebe Kohajala to us now. We want to make sure we can work together, whatever was started when we can do it within our time stream, we want to make sure we can do that. So, the question you asked about the TVET project is the same concerns we're having, but let's all of us work together to make sure we reach that bridge because your concerns are so valid point that you raised, and it should be really something that we all can handle together. But we can't answer all of those questions just without you not being part of the process. Let's work together. Indiana, my own brother and friend, Bien or Pastor Agba, please let's come together. You're just next door from Ohio, driving distance. I'm almost going to be in Indiana as a guest to Ohio, maybe taking a drive to go see our people up there and come back. So let's do it together. We can make this bigger and bigger than what it is. Thank you very much as we kind of wait for other people to call and make questions.
uh,
Mr. Powell, people are asking questions if the number you have on the screen is also on WhatsApp. People can call from overseas.
all
I mean,
right.
that's how powerful the Power Show is. People in
Let me
Liberia
let
will
me
be
let
watching.
me let me let me announce the arrival. Let me announce the arrival of. They make it put journalists to a knee.
Oh,
But my friend and brother James Akwil is here. Let me put a WhatsApp number up.
say
Um,
what? What's up, my man?
Number, my brother Akwe, how you doing?
Yeah, not bad. I'm okay.
Good
Well,
seeing
let
you
me take this
again.
time. Yeah, let me take the time out to run it out to. I mean, great job, and thank you for all that you continue to do, and the entire crew, the new leadership, and yes, I mean they're engaged into those things, infuse best practices that will move our association forward. Thank you, and let's run ahead with the show. Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah.
so the 401 number you can call that number on WhatsApp, and the 614 number you can call that number direct. James, we were just waiting for people to call, so if you got anything to throw in, you can just chunk it in there, let the gentleman and respond to you.
No, since I came in late and I wouldn't want to drag people backward. Maybe all of the things definitely have been addressed by Sewola and and things. But for me, I will just want to know and what are some of the pressing things he's looking at now when it comes to this association. I mean, the last time we opened the line up when people were calling and I heard him saying, I mean, later was known about the association. So yes, together, what can we do when it comes to ballooning, this association, telling people more, blowing the horn real loud.
Thank you, Brother Quay. These are the same thing we've been talking about because FLAA, if they've had this kind of program for recent, I don't know when, but what we are doing now, this is what we're into because the more we come on these kind of programs, and I'm sorry to the guy, I think his name was Joseph Akwe or something in South Dakota when he called, right? Or something. Now,
No, and the call and how to call him and Zubaya Koli from
Zubaya
from
Koli,
I- from
thank you.
Iowa. Yeah,
Thank you for being very attentive. So,
yeah,
because we are having these kind of programs, that's how you draw people to it. But do you know also that since we took over, with there's not one place in the United States that we've now reached out to. We reach out to people in all over the places. We may not get a particular person, but we've reached out. We have point people in all of those places that making sure that they can bring people together because we can only do as much as using our cell phones and our connections and contacting those places to make sure we
yeah,
establish those chapters. And many chapters are on the way already to be established and become a member of the federation. And it's a word of mouth thing, like people know you so much, and whatever you can do, whoever you know, it's good to reach out to them and say, look, this is what we're doing. We're in Lofa. Lofa County is not only in where it is in Lofa, but it's even in the world everywhere. It
yeah,
may surprise you to know that people even in the Far East have been calling, they want to be part of this. So there is a lot more we can do by reaching out to our people and ensuring that what they don't know before, let's allow them to know that so they can be part of this process. And that's the business that we're into right now.
yeah. Thank you.
And for each time I see James, it's always been on this platform. I hope the next time we'll be in person, not going to be. I hope you're coming to Ohio though. I think you're muted. Yeah. I can see that you're saying you're coming, but you're muted though.
Oh,
Yeah.
the man is not. He's not muted. I think the phone just low or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, but James, the president is extending an official invitation to you
Yeah.
to come to Ohio for this. Lucia, the number is pinned is right on the screen. The 401 number for the WhatsApp, whosoever I have for the WhatsApp is the 401-654-0146, and the local call is 614. Let me put the local call number back up.
And
Six
you
one
know,
five five four 3369.
and you know why we're doing these things? It is time that as we go to the inauguration is the part of it is most symbolic. But what is a lasting thing we are going to do is that the issue of reconciling people. What could be important to you could not be important to anybody, but as leaders, we take everybody concerns to be very important. And it is about
Yeah,
time that election we went to conventions, no matter what, there has to be a winner. No matter you can put 1 million people in an election, one person will have to come out victorious. It was us who was announced victorious at the convention, but it's not only us, as you may see. This is Lofa Kanto who that's won. We're calling on everybody, including my own sister, my own big sister, Minerva Grant, and everybody that supported Minerva Grant, everybody that supported me. We brought people together to these conventions. When we come to this convention and we leave the convention, let's tell people there is still another day that we come for another election, another convention. We can still buckle our strength and go back to contest. But let us not say we are going to stand by and look at people and say, okay, you know what, they won't let do it. No, we didn't want to do it alone. We came in the public manner. We say, please do it for us as all of us did. So it's time that we all come together and do it for Lofa County. Because when we do it for Lofa County, when Lofa County succeed, all of us, individually and collectively have succeeded, and Lofa will be doing better. And I tell
That's
people,
it.
time for us to stand with President Joseph Yuma Barker, his call for peace and unity in Liberia, and it start with us in Lofa County. We can't be in the same house that we're fighting against one another, that we still want to go outside to unify the country. It must start with us in Lofa. And FLAA, we play a very, very key role in the unification of Lofa County and Liberia as a whole. So we call on everybody. You may not have been for us, we may not have been for you, but the fact that we are one, we are now your leader. We're kind of asking you, come and join us so we all can build FLAG and move together as one local county people. Thank you. I thought you said that.
And just to add to that, I want to buttress that a little bit, Mr. President, and thank you for that. And Lufa County is very unique. Lufa County is the most diverse county in Liberia. We have the most tribes than any other county. So that diversity is what makes us unique. We want every voice to be heard. We want everyone to come on board. If you have your grievances, our ears are open. We want to hear it, and we want to say if we have erred in any way, we're sorry. Let's reconcile. Let's move ahead. Let's build Lofa. One Lofa stronger together. You know.
Yes.
Those are
That's
very,
it.
very powerful.
One loafer, one loafer, we are much more stronger together. And
Yes.
that's the best we can do.
Yeah.
You know, several, you're doing a great job. You know,
Thank you.
they're different. I spent some time there, but I never even heard about a Federation of Local Association. And so I just know, that you're doing something great, and you even do much more. But I love, what you said. I mean, when you go to elections and these elections are over, and there will always be a winner. It's always important that even the losers, rally support, come together. Because if you are also going to win the election, I'm talking about the other candidate, you also call for collaboration. You will need people to work with. So I mean, that's it. I mean, there will always be another election, and it's important to really work together to move this association forward. Yes.
So, James, why your phone was muted? The president was asking of your in-person attendance.
Oh,
So
I would definitely. Mr. President,
Yes, sir.
relax. I will definitely be in Columbus, Ohio. Don't mind Joshua. Joshua really wants to see me in that place. I'm coming.
Just like you see one stool to came many birds,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he really wants to see me. And trust me, I will be there for the inauguration. I will be there.
That would
I
be
will be
We're
there.
great.
looking forward to seeing you. Yes.
that would
Yeah.
be that would be a good thing.
Yeah.
Again, folks, we are winding down. So uh we are winding down. Cousin, what are you calling on the show, or you like me? You calling? Okay, okay. The Lofa show, man. Yeah, the Lofa Association in America. Well, I'll call you later. Yeah. Uh, I love me, boy. But you're calling for the very reason.
You know,
Yeah, yeah. So, folks, we are trying to wind down. The numbers are on the stream. If you want to call to participate, you want to ask a question, you have a concern, please call now so that we can channel your question to your leaders. This we were asking for the WhatsApp number 401-654-0146, and the number rolling down the stream right on there is a 614 number. You can also call that. The financial secretary is here, the president is here. James Akwe is my co-host. He also from Lofa County. He might be able to
Then the
respond.
financial secretary. Wow.
Yeah. So these are
Mis-
the
eh, Mr. Financial Secretary, I mean, talk to me. Usually in these association organizations, the complaint can be that, oh yeah, the people, the management of the money, the people not managing. Let's pull it. Let's be colloquial in this one. Let's pull it, in our Liberian parlance. Oh, the people can manage your money good. So what do we hope to see, Mr. SG? Oh, yeah, Mr. Financial Secretary.
Thank
What
you,
do we hope?
Mr. Akwe. Thank you
Yeah.
very much for that question. And I stated earlier before you came in, as part of our platform where we ran, in fact, when we were trying to get this team together, I said I have three things. And if those three things we cannot agree on it, I don't intend to be part of this team. The first one is transparency. The next one is accountability and integrity. You have to serve your people. We serve a group of people. We're not here to use FLAA to do anything. We're just here to serve a group of people who we want to encourage to develop Lofa County. And as part of my goal, and we've already started that process. As soon as we got elected, I went to the ground running. We were able to kind of open a bank account in the name of FLA for the first time in a very, 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 very long time. So
Hmm.
now I don't want
Yeah.
people sending money to any personal account. In the past, when we took over, previous administration, the president or the treasurer will close their account and write a check and send it to you. Going forward, this is not going to happen anymore in FLA. This is no longer going to happen. Now we have an association account where you can send your money and it's going to be in that account. When we leave, we turn it over to the new association. All we really have to do is to write a letter to the bank and say these are new signatories because this is an organizational account. You cannot do that to an individual account. That's why it has not been done before. So to tell you how we intend to make financial responsibility a paramount, very paramount to our leadership, and that's what we intend to do. So I will make sure after, as soon as and I'm hoping that Mr. Powell will have me back on this show right after the inauguration. I hope to come back on this show and give a complete financial breakdown on what happened at that inauguration. That's how transparent I want to be. And my president and I will come back. We'll kind of break down the full financial report here. And we intend to present it to our members because you're the ones paying us the money. We're going to undertake whatever we have to undertake. You have to know where your money is going. It's very, very important. You know, and we're trying to emulate, the current government in Liberia. You know, I mean, transparency is a key. Corruption is public enemy number one. No, 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 no to us. So that's my goal.
So
Okay.
this podcast is being aired on both YouTube and Facebook. As you're aware, for some reason, Facebook started deleting our live podcast after 1 month, but YouTube does not delete, so it's going to be permanent on YouTube. So for future reference, yeah, the financial message, you make sure
Yes, sir.
your money safe. So
Yeah.
after 4 5 years from now, you go back on YouTube and just put in a conversation, and this information will be there. And this is how we track people from their, you know, from the utterances. So we look forward to a great pro program. Before we shut down, Mr. Financial, is there any question you wanted to respond to that we did not ask you that we will do in the after chat when we share the community? Is there anybody who, for some reason, who will look you or you know how you come here, then somebody put their hands up? So, if there's anything you want to say, I got your flyer up here. If
Yes.
all the information is something you want to respond to,
Right. So, yeah,
done it.
and thank you. I just wanted to add that even in Ohio, you can also come with cash. We'll take cash at the door, and we take checks. So, in fact, if you write us a check, that would even be a whole lot better. You can track whatever your payment is. And even if you're purchasing your clothes, you're purchasing your memorabilia from Lofa County, we also going to take checks. So at this point, we were trying to put in some measures where we can even accept credit cards through the bank. But that was not finalized with our bank. But I'm working towards doing that at our next, fundraising event, whether it's at the inauguration or not. We intend to work on that so that we can be able to accept credit cards. We want to do the best we can to develop LOFA.
Wow, that is so powerful.
Yeah.
That is so powerful. Mr. President, you want to have your final comment?
Yeah.
Yes. Again, to our people of Lofa County, we're calling on everybody because we have to hold together. I like this. There's an organization in Zozo or in Liberia called Zivili Kizi, which means that, okay, let's put our hands together. When we put our hands together, all of us can do it together. The last time I was doing a trial thing and we had a general meeting, something we're going to do, if not every month, but at least on a quarterly basis, to have a general meeting. And what really I enjoyed about that meeting was that we had coverage from Salaye district all the way to Vahum, in Vahum. And I must give it out to my brother, my friend and brother, Tukpatanu, who is the ELBC correspondent in Lofa County. Because he has correspondence in all those districts, he was able to give us first-hand information in the districts that was happening. And that was very, very key and cardinal to why the Federation exists. Because not only we're in America, but we are also looking into what is happening in Liberia, but mainly in our county, in Lofa County. We want to be able to know that what happening in Salaye, how about Zozo, Quadribone, Vonja, Makola, Honfoya, and Vahon districts. Now we had Tokbatan who gave us update information on that. And right after the inaugural program, we're going to ensure that those meetings will be here periodically because we want to make sure that our people can be there. And we have Hinterhin also is willing to play a major role at the level of the federation, bringing him on board that when we're doing things like this of this kind, he will be there. So again, I want to call on everybody as we head to Ohio. Please join us. If you can't come, please, you see the information online. You can call my number 346-843-4184, 346-843-4184 for more details. And I will give you the Cash App and Zelle number that you can send your contribution to because we know it was late. You just heard the news. But the flight from your place to Ohio is about $325. You can even send 150 as a contribution. Just one with payment, we take it. Or whatever you can send. Lofa people, when we can put our money into Lofa, we are going to do greater things. And we call on everybody, please join us. This is not about Loma people, Bani people, Pussy people, Kola people, you name everybody. It's for all of us in Lofa County coming together. We call it on everybody. Whatever doubts you have, please call so that we can talk about it and solve Lofa County's problem. Thank you very much, Mr. Powell, for having us as we look forward to coming to Ohio. And to Mr. Daniel Y, under the tree and under the tree family, we are coming. Mr. Rufus Spider and all the hardworking people, Anthony Walker and everybody, to Mr. Pelema, Mr. Jusuhina, and my vice president, Auntie Lucia. Again, we are on our way coming. We are coming. Thank you very much.
Right, that's very, very wonderful, James. As a son of Lofa and a co-host, you want to make a final say?
For me, I want to just inject this. I love when the president spoke of collaboration. I mean, calling on all Europeans. I mean, irrespective of where you are across. I mean, the U.S. I mean, let's support this initiative. Every time you are tempted to react in the same old way, it's important that you act if you want to be a Christian of the past or a Christian of the future. And I want to believe that we want to be a prisoner of the future. And to do that, we have to work together. Let's work with Team Sewara and do those things that will move this association organization forward. We are one people and let's keep things that way. Thank you so much. And thank you, Joshua, for all that you also continue to do.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. This is a very wonderful time here in Columbus, Ohio. This weekend, we're going to be locking down. I just got a new position. I've been charged with the LOFA Ohio chapter queen. I made sure that the queen stay that it will not stay from right here in Ohio. So you know that
We
you
shall
are
see.
if you know
Don't
your
don't forget Indianapolis coming and North Dakota will be coming.
yeah.
Minneapolis, Minnesota will be coming. And
Uh-huh.
trust me, it's going to be super heavy and exciting. And for the crown to remain there, I don't know whether that would be
So
possible. But
I'm
let's wait and see how it pans out.
part of my supporter make sure that we retain the crown right here in Columbus, Ohio. But before we go, folks, I want to play this Kapow music. I've been informed by the president that the lady who sang this national anthem will be live in Columbus. Something that you will want to see, something that you don't want to mix. And let me just elaborate on the Queen contest. As a Basel man, a strong member of UNAMBOA, that is where we'll have our strength. We don't the people especially when Philadelphia contesting, they don't win nothing less than 15,000. The people they put all their might in it, and it is a just cause. I will discuss with the president how we go about with the Queen contest after that particular Queen has won. We gave her a portion of that money to do a project in Lofa. That's how that's how the Baza people do it. A percent of that money go towards the coin, and she can identify a project, and maybe to the hospital or maybe to an orphanage home or somewhere she can identify something to do. Say this is what the queen did when period or whatever 1 year or 2 year. This is
Mm-hmm.
this is what she did. So that way people are anxious, to do more and something like that. So we look forward to seeing you the Queen contest. We want to make sure Ohio win the Queen contest. We want to make sure that the president have a very good inauguration. So yeah, please come forward. Please come. Call your friends. Inform them. To come. Let us just have fun. It's gonna be a great event. The president with myself were talking about the going live aspect to cover all the whole program. So yes, if you can make it, the financial secretary said, if you can make it in person, let's say you should to fly from wherever you coming from, 400. I don't think I can make it my job. Let me just chip in 200. Those things will go a long way for the local country people.
Yeah.
So I look forward to see my childhood friend, the deputy speaker.
Yes.
And so, man, Tomo Fala, if you're listening, man, your boy J.
And
Joshua.
of course, she's going to be live in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
Yes. Good to see you here in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
James Sewara was here. Financial Secretary was here as well. My man Duana, my friend and brother James Akwe, a journalist from Liberia. Time here in Columbus is 7:03 p.m. A very, very good time here. To my dear man, the beautiful Lucia Donald, Vice President, the National Vice President of the Vice Association, Lucia Donald, Anthony Waka Sr., Secretary here, a beautiful Dead Wheelcar, Treasurer, Local Association, to all of our friends and family who are watching us live here on the program. Let me say thank you.
Still.
Joshua K. Power here on the conversation. Let's have fun. I look forward to see you on the weekend and let me make everything possible. Beautiful CEO Taneto Power, proud sponsor of the conversation. Thank you so much for being here for Liberian people.
Thank you.